If you're just joining us, you might not have noticed the open or music, any graphics. That's because right now we continue to follow this global cyber issue that is specifically affecting Microsoft. So that meant when you came in this morning, when you maybe turned on your computer, right here in our station, for example, the computers went out. So there's an issue happening right now. We're making calls on it as we speak. Within the past minutes, we know this is wide range. It affects a lot of businesses, from coffee shops to gas stations. If you're headed out the door right now, your favorite gas station might not be processing money. Airlines, a huge one that we're tracking right now. Aaron, we continue to make calls. But the important part here, for example, 911 systems in every county from the Treasure Coast down to the Palm Beaches apparently is operating, so emergency systems are good.
We caught a lot of hospitals as well. The big question is, how does this affect you this morning? Everyone's waking up. It's very unsettling. I think that's a fair word to use. You're waking up. You can use your phone. You're able to check in on your family, your friends. You're able to use the internet. You're able to search social media. So a lot of things you're doing right now at home probably feels pretty normal. It's when you go out into the world, when you hop in the car, as we were saying, we were making calls. We have producers making calls to random gas stations up and down the Palm Beaches, and they were saying that there have been several card reader issues at places, which means you might not be able to fill up your tank. If you're stopping to grab a bagel or you're stopping to grab something to drink, we know that they've had some issues at Starbucks, for example. Caleb Califano, he's been making several calls. We're going to check in with him in just a second. Airlines, the transportation, that's a big one this morning. This is affecting a lot of people, and I think it is fair to say it's unsettling. It's a lot unknown as you're waking up, and it's not just here at home. It's across the state, the country, and it's happening globally. We've also reported in parts of in London, there have been some healthcare issues at hospitals. They've been having some down systems. So it is a little scary as you wake up this morning, but we're going to help you get through it. We're doing it together. We're all figuring this out together. And as we were saying, that as more people are waking up, they're going into the office or they're going out to try to perform functions as businesses are opening, we're finding, unfortunately, more issues while, places like American Airlines, they're back up and running, supposedly.
So this has been going on since around 1 in the morning. So as the hours get closer to when people wake up, when stores open, that's when we're seeing the effects come in. So right now, though, we know people go to the airport very early. And so right here at PBIA, that was one of our first questions, was what was our local airport looking like? Our Josie Carbonari is there live right now. Josie, we got word from the FAA. They're working on systems. Okay, I see some progress behind you because I know that United area specifically was not working. What's the latest as you're talking to customers?
Yeah, so before United was kind of on hold, a lot of people were being told they weren't sure what was going to happen, if they could get through. But since then, if you follow me this way, you can see a lot of these people are now in line and being helped by these agents. But these agents aren't able to give many answers. All they can do is try to help get these people checked in. Some of them are still not able to fully check their bags in, but they are able to then go through security. However, they're not sure if these flights are going to take off. We have been speaking to some people, too, that are saying, maybe we'll just leave. Maybe it's not worth it. One woman was telling me that she has to be in Pennsylvania by tomorrow, so they may end up driving. So that's kind of the situation that we're in here. And further down over this way, if you look down this way where American Airlines is, there's also Delta down that way. They are doing okay, but earlier this morning we were seeing longer lines. People were having to wait a little bit longer because those agents were having to do things manually. It's unclear if that is still the case. I'm going to check in with those agents here in the next 10 minutes or so, but that is what we know up until this point. Again, this is a very fluid situation. We are waiting for more details, and as soon as we have that, we'll have that right over to you right here on WPBF 25 News. Reporting live from Palm Beach International Airport, I'm Josie Carbonari, WPBF 25 News.
Josie, really quickly, can you still hear me? Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay, so are flights taking off? Do we know if people are going through security, TSA just fine, and are they getting on the plane and going to their destination?
That's what we're waiting to see. So we are right now by the check-in counters, but these folks, a lot of these flights are about to take off in the next hour or so. So we are waiting to see if these people are passing through. So far, a lot of them are just waiting by the counter from what we're being told.
And one more question really quickly. What about TSA? I know that they operate with a lot of complex computer systems. Are people able to go through security?
As of right now, it seems TSA is working just fine. People are able to get through. No issues here at Palm Beach International Airport, at least.
All right.
Josie, thank you so much. And Fort Lauderdale is also affected by this. We just got a statement from them around 6:15, so definitely be aware of that if you're headed to Fort Lauderdale as well. We're going to be staying on top of this, checking in with Josie a little later. But first,